and it's 59, 60 degrees out here. So after doing some work this morning, I went out about noon and headed out and found a lake that had some open water on it. And thought, well, I wanted to try this new rod out that I got from Little Miami Outfitters. It's called the Utan. I don't know if it's pronounced that way. It's like a Japanese word, but um, I wanted to try it out. It's kind of a medium light, fast tip. And so I put my Shimano Vanford on it and wanted to see the action, and then put some sinking braid, 14-pound sinking braid, and a 12-pound. Hi, David. I put a 12-pound Sunline Sniper leader on it, and a hook. I got the green pumpkin Nico with a dragonfly head on it, and it took a while, but I caught a giant. You'll see the pic if you go to Facebook. You can see that I took a quick picture of it, and it was a chunk. Um, I'm going to say that it was like a hair less of a stranger. I could not get 20, but it looked like a 21 when I caught it. But I wanted to try this new rod and reel setup, and it's a 7-foot rod, man, and it just feels great. Super light. The drag set perfectly for that fish. And then right after that, I caught another one, but it got off on the way in. It got ahead of me because it's like they don't want to bite unless you get it right in front of them. And then when they do, they want to run off with it. So obviously, I'm thinking there's other fish roaming around there, but it's pretty calm out. Sun's still, still south, so we're not getting real good sunlight, but it's enough to warm things up. In fact, when I got out today, I had to break through a little bit of ice to get on the water. Wasn't too bad. So anyway, if you got any questions, David, feel free to ask. And this will probably be posted later. So anybody else out there, I'm just looking forward to the season and can't wait. And don't forget, we got an expo January 31st in Auburn, and it's looking really good. We've got 25 vendors, the most we've ever had. We have 19 kayaks in the kayak show for a Malone trailer, almost a $2,000 trailer. So it doesn't matter what kind of kayak you got, it's little, big, doesn't matter. Then we will have some voting for it as well for you guys that watch this later. My internet connection's not the greatest here, I imagine, but at least I hope you can hear me, David. It'd be cool if you could say if you could hear me or not. I don't know. But just thought I'd go live. All right. Looking forward to the expo. Good, David. It's going to be a good one. I got some seminars there. And then those of you that watch this and are interested in entering our little catching the fishing for 2026 contest, we've got 158 anglers in that already. And there's already guys catching bass down in Texas and so forth, Florida. They're catching a lot. But this year we got some special prizes if you make it. Drawing for them, like a kayak and a lifetime membership to KBF. You got to be a member to win those two. Kayak cushion, a $50 gift card from Trash Panda. So there's a lot of stuff, and we're not done. There's another prize I just found out about that we're going to offer, and you don't even have to catch 2026. I'll give you a hint. You got to catch 1,210 by September 30th, and $10 to enter. But what I'm finding out, you guys fishing, I'll show you this lure. So here's what I'm using. And see that head? You got to get that color. And we sell them. And we'll have them at the expo. I'm making a whole bunch. That's the Nico rig. And I've been the best way that I've been catching them this last week is I almost have to dead stick it. And so I just let it sit a while, and then I twitch and I let it sit. So, I tried the blade the other day, nothing, jerk bait, bigger stuff, nothing. And then I put the Nico on and bam. So you can use this type of Nico rig year round. Obviously it works. Heat, cold doesn't matter. They can't resist it, I think. Hopefully I can get one here because it's like super calm right now and the sun's shining on the water. It should bring them up a little shallow because I did last time I saw a bluegill up shallow, even where there was ice, and they're going to come up and eat them. So, see what else we got on here. We got David, Oxygen. I don't know who else is on here, but feel free to chime in, you guys. I just thought I'd go live because sometimes, this time of year, there ain't nobody else around, so you start talking to yourself. So I thought, why don't I just talk to other people on here? But and then tomorrow, I think I'm going to go to Kansas and try to get a bass there, at least one, to get on the board for KBF because those there we've got more. We've doubled the interest from last year to this year already in KBF. You can get in those monthlies, and there's some cool stuff going on there, you guys. And then qualify to go to Alabama, Gunnersville in November. It's nuts there in November, guys. Schooling fish everywhere. So anyway, I thought I'd go through the Substack. Stay tuned for reports there. I'm going to try to get as many reports as I can on there to help you out. Now, a lot of times I don't give specific locations, but I give you the pattern for the area. Mostly because I think you guys know that if I put out the exact location, it's going to get ravaged, and because these lakes aren't big enough to handle that kind of pressure. If it was a bigger lake, yeah, I'll tell you. Like if I'm on Table Rock or Ozarks or whatever, or even Big Mac, I can tell you there. But these little ones, I'm not going to say much there. I may guide on it a couple times, but on these, but they're special to me and they're hard to find, man. Lakes that have good bass are hard to find. And when you find them, if everybody else is on them at the same time, then it doesn't do very good. So I don't say much about the locations except that, like I said, I'll give you the pattern. But I am in eastern Nebraska, and the water temps are mid 30s. I don't have sonar on here. I'm going to put one on this Lynx just so I can see the depth and the temperature and some structure. But right now, I'm not using any sonar, no motor, just paddle and pedals. So that it's getting me where I want to go, and I kind of know where I want to catch fish anyway, and that's working pretty good. But the bites, guys, like you said, I've been here talking for quite a little while time, but hey, 10K sweaty, nice sunny day. You're right, man. It's beautiful out. It's gorgeous. I can't show more, guys, because I mean, you guys are on here, you get it. It just, you know, uh, I get a lot of questions about where I'm going, but I'm just gonna tell you guys, go out there, find a lake, and just fish it and try to figure it out. That's what I've been doing. It doesn't mean you're gonna catch them, but just being out here, man, is a blast. I was hoping to see some deer or coyotes or bobcats or something, but I haven't seen anything yet. But they may be coming out. But I've seen where they've been bedding down. And I'm going to go out, and there's a field with some corn that they didn't get to. I'm going to take some of that and bring it to the squirrels. Hope it's not considered stealing. Yeah, David, I have caught bass in January, but it was in southwest Nebraska, Rock Creek. The water coming in there is constantly 57 degrees, so the north end would not freeze. So when I got a snow day at school, I would drive out there in January and I would fish the north end. There's a video on my timeline. You can see it. It's called fishing in January in southwest Nebraska. and I caught some giants on crankbaits there because the water was in probably 40s maybe from that water coming in, but I don't know if it's like that today out there. It's just that was what it was like when I was there, and I would wear a semi-dry suit when I go out. Like today, I'm wearing a dry suit, you guys. So I don't recommend going in the water unless you're dressed for it, because if you go in, there's no time. You're going to go into shock right away in this stuff without the proper gear. So I've got rubber gaskets on here uh, that keep me from getting too cold right away. But yeah, I've caught a lot of bass in January out there, but I have never caught a bass in January in eastern Nebraska till this year. This is like I don't know if it's a once in a lifetime or twice in a lifetime event, but maybe this is the trend we're going to see. Um, but we've had a 60-degree day, we've had a 70-degree day in January, and it's nuts. But it doesn't mean the fish are going to bite, because they're still cold down there. They're like in a recliner with a blanket around them and drinking some hot chocolate, just looking at that lure going, yeah, whatever. So it is still hard to get them, but I have caught, each time I've gone out, I've caught 3 to 4. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know if there's going to be any ice around here, man. 10K. I know up north they got pretty good ice. We're like in a transition area here, and I just don't see there being too thick of ice by the time this winter gets over here. But we still have half of January and all of February. Um, Generally, in most years, ice out has occurred mid-March in Nebraska, you know, and so I imagine we could. I mean, there are going to be some cold spells coming up, I'm sure, but it also gets back up in the 40s. So I don't know if it's going to be a real good ice maker. It's going to be kind of dangerous in most spots, I think, especially if you have a current. But like I said, there was ice here. It's all gone now, but it was here this morning. But again, we got a warm day again tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, you got all the gear. Yeah, I got ice fishing gear too. But I don't think I'm going to go out around here. I just don't see it happening. It's but just getting outside, you guys. If you just get out and go walk in it, it's great. And then uh, going north. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of time. There's even heck, I'm retired and I don't have time. It seems like all the stuff going on, and I did give myself a break this week and stuff, from subbing and so forth, unless it gets super cold, But I got to get the expo set up, and so please spread the word, you guys, on that for what we got going on there, and then hopefully have some podcasts coming up. We do have one, I think this Thursday night with Kayak Cushion and Clayton Westgate, who, oh man, it's too bad you can't make it 10K. Uh, this Thursday we got, Brandon from Kayak Cushion, and then we got Clayton Westgate, who he caught over 2025 bass last year. We're going to get his take on what he thought of it and what it took and so forth. Because really, there's no other else that's made it. I've made it 3 times. Well, no, 4 times? 4 times. This is my 5th try at it. And I mean, as far as bass, I've done it with fish, but catching over 2,000 bass, guys, is really hard. I'm gonna say it's really hard. There is no, well, there's a little bit of a breeze, I guess, but I'm on glass water right now, pretty much, and just no bites, guys. I like to catch one for you. There's, they there's got to be one out here. But just being out here though is pretty cool. I'm in the Hobie Lynx. I got my I got my you guys this hockey stick net is the bomb, man. Look at that. It's it's actually original hockey stick and stick tack grip. It's got a stick tack grip on it. But trying to think of there it is, broken twig. Called the broken twig. And yeah, that makes them from broken hockey sticks. And I like it because it floats. Floats. You guys got any questions or anything? Or be cool to have you guys on here live with me. That'd be neat. I'll figure this all out. I'm still getting used to it. I was working on my cameras yesterday. I found out I have 3 GoPros and DJI, so I got plenty of firepower to get some video. I got 1 GoPro on here today, just taking photos with it. But I'll do some lives with the camera behind me and showing the Nico and stuff. And I just put in my order for some Z-Man stuff yesterday. So hopefully that'll be here soon for the year. But you got to get the TRD guys and those Nico heads. They work. They just flat out work. And I got another company that reached out this morning. Oh man, I wish I could think of their name. Anyway, they're sending me some worms. They have like a shark tail on them. I'm interested to see how they work. Wish I could think of that. I can't think of it right now. That's the thing, David. If David, you're on here, our memories aren't so good short term. It seems like. So I haven't really used their baits before, so I don't know. See, but man, no bites, guys. I've had 4. Wait, no, yeah, 4 bites since I've been here and landed 1. One I had on for quite a while. The 19 3/4, it put up a good fight. It didn't come out of the water, but it put up a good fight. And you guys can see it, like I said, on Facebook. Like I said, the expo, we just added 2 more vendors today. Oh yeah, we're at 26 vendors, and a lot of baits, a lot of seminars there that day, a lot of kayaks, and 19 kayaks. I bet you guys are waiting for me to catch a fish, aren't you? I'm down to 69% on my phone. I was at 98 when I got out here. So if it burns down below 50, I'll probably shut her down, or else if I catch a fish, shut her down. But I have not had a bite. I'm working a stretch that's had the sun beating on it. I'm gonna keep working it. I'm shaking my pole here, but you can see, but I'm not shaking the bait. It's just out of habit. I'm actually dead sticking it, hoping for a bite. Kind of like catfishing in a way. But it's kind of fun having this setup that I can talk to you. How late does the expo go? Probably starts shutting down about 3 or so. Oh, you signed up for guide. Yeah, the guide trips are on our site, man, and there's still some open dates. We filled up quite a few. And you can pick the lake you want or whatever, and I can help you figure it out if you want. But I'm fishing. Actually, I caught that big bass in about 3 foot of water. That generally as soon as there's ice out, the big ones will move in. They will move in right away. And I think they're kind of mixed up right now, what's going on. But they will come up. But once that sun starts going down, they're gone again. With the cool weather we have. But their temperature down in the water, I'm sure it's staying pretty much the same. But as these days get longer, they're gonna they're going to move in. I did try deep, and generally I do catch them that way, the blade bait, like in 12 to 20 feet of water. But I have not had any luck lately. But I'm going to try that tomorrow. I'll try a blade tomorrow, and I may go live there. And if I can hopefully get one or two, maybe. But the more time you're on the water, guys, the more you figure out. And I just love this rod, though. Golly, it's like $140 something, I think, is all. And it's from Little Miami. It's called the Utan, 7-footer, and I think selling the heck out of them. They're going to sell out pretty quick of them because the grip on it is nuts, man. I just love it. Good grip. I've got several Little Miami rods now. Got Bass Pro Shop rods too. Don't forget, guys. If you want a good reel, if you're going to use spinning reel, Johnny Morris Signature Series is a good one. But this Shimano Vanford is the bomb too. It's really good. 2500 series. And like I said, I've got some sinking braid on here, 14 pound. And don't forget your Trocar hooks. Get those, Eagle Claw, American made. But no bites. It's super quiet except for the running water. There's in southeast Nebraska, all these lakes have springs, so the water constantly runs. There's a current, and you guys know you got to find that current. When you find that current, you'll find bass because the bait fish are in it. Just a little secret there for you. What other questions here? It's bright. Got to go home, make some Nicos tonight. Got to keep making them so I have enough for the show. And those Midwest jigs, don't forget. Oh, I got to show you guys that. Man, this thing works good too. You guys see that? Midwest finesse jig on a thick stick. That is money for big ones. Unfortunately, it's not working right. It wasn't working right now, but it does work. I used it clear up into December for big bass. They're pretty good. I didn't get the chance to try it down south, but I can't wait to see what it does down at Gunnersville, and I'll be in Gunnersville in May. Well, not Gunnersville. I'll be on a Tennessee River somewhere for that 10 thing. But anybody fishing any tournaments this year, like series or whatever? I'm gonna fish the sticks. The All-American, the 10, and 3 of the Missouri paddle or they call it the Grassroots series, where you can't have a motor or sonar. Kind of like that idea. Man, there's just nothing here, guys. But you got to have patience. Got one bite though. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm still fishing shallow, David. I'm starting out about 2 foot of water. I dead stick it and then bring it out a little bit, dead stick it. So I'm getting out to about 4 foot. Like I said, I did try deep, but I did not get any bites. But I'm on a lake though that has bass in it, believe me. I usually catch 50 here every time I come here on a good day. At least 50. And I drive, guys, to find these lakes, you just got to drive around. I drive around and look at maps, and they're public, and they even have signs on them. I mean, they're not walk-ins. These are actual game and parks lakes. It's not a walk-in. But I will tell you that some of them don't have roads to them. You got to figure it out. But I've fished all the way down to Hastings, these lakes, south of Hastings there in north, and in northeast Nebraska. Man, there's some good bass up there. They're all frozen, right? All those lakes are frozen. Otherwise I'd be up there. I see David Hartman, a couple state. All right. I was hoping to catch a bass. I'm gonna stay on here though and see what happens. Go back across here, right a little bit deeper. As you can see, I don't let it. I've been letting it sit a little bit, but very few of them have come up to eat. We got somebody else on here. Evelka Rodriguez headed to Hastings on Wednesday to pick up some fishing gear from an auction. Nice. And too bad you can't go to the expo because there's going to be a lot of fishing gear there, a lot of used stuff as well. I'm going to put some stuff out there as well that I'm not using. Yeah. It sure beats sitting in an office chair. I'm going to tell you that. I'm in a chair. This is like the that sun's going down pretty fast. What time is it? Oh man, almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'll probably go till 4:30 or so, maybe. It seems like they've been biting between 2:45 and 3:30. But I will say this time of year, if you can get out, you don't have to get out early, but when that sun hits the water for about an hour or two, they will feed. I just didn't get out here for that window today. But there's another window that I figured in the afternoon from, like I said, between 2:45 and 4-ish, where I've gotten bites. Oh, hey, Tony. Tony's on. Tony, we haven't been catching a lot, but I caught a big one. Now I'm showing everybody this new rod I got. Little Miami. It's a U-tan 7-footer medium. And the way it handled that big bass, I caught a 19 and 15/16. I tried to I tried to squish it down a little bit to see if it'd go 20, but it didn't. It was a solid fish though. I was hoping to get a master angler in January, which I've done before, but not out this part of the state. But where I'm at, there's 22s. There's 22s in at least two or three of them, I'll bet. I have caught 21s here, but I know that I've lost bigger ones. They're hard to keep on. So yeah, we got a lot of people on here. Junior last ends 12:30 on the 31st. Yeah, well, you could get if you hustled, you could get there by 1:30, and you could get in on some deals because I know people start giving better deals as the day goes on. You could get a good deal there, and we're giving away stuff every hour there with a raffle. Again, I'm using the Nico rig, you guys. I'll show you here in a second. And there's still algae out here. I'm hoping to do some Substack lives where I bring somebody on. We just talk about fishing and back into this thing. And um, I don't know if that's for paid subscribers or not. I'll have to find out. But I like to help people that way, and then bring on some people that make stuff. But at that expo, we got two people coming that tie jigs, and they're gonna most likely do them live. We got a fly tire. We got a reel mechanic. We got a rod mechanic coming. What else is there? There's a lot of crankbait guys, plastics guys. Um, So if you're fishing, and then Tony, the kayak, uh, the Kansas kayak anglers, they're going to have a table. That's kind of cool. I see a Nebraska club do that. And then, of course, I'll have mine with some Nico heads. We don't make them there, but uh, right now I'm at where there's some current. I'm hoping there's a bass there because there's definitely going to be some bluegills there. See, let's see if anybody else said anything. It's kind of cool to do this. But yeah, I'm not showing the lake where I'm at, guys. Sorry. uh, although I don't know how recognizable it would be, but yeah, it's too small to let the cat out of the bag on this one yet. I'm just dead sticking. I'm just holding this, guys. Just dead sticking. Seeing if we can get a bite. This rod is sensitive enough. I can feel it even with a little bit of slack line. And I've got like this sinking 14-pound braid. And when they hit it, you can feel it there. And again, I got the dragonfly color seems to be like the color for these fish. Nothing. You guys hear that water running? This thing is smooth as butter. Tell you what, smooth as butter. I don't know what kind of reception I've got here. I've got 2 bars. This thing way before it as well, and it usually puts out clips. So again, check out the KBF guys. Uh, I'm the only guy in Kansas. I think there's 3 Nebraskans this month. It's $60, chance to qualify. You got to have 5 guys to win the money. Otherwise, you just move to the next month and don't have to pay again. And then they have the unlimited where they're giving away prizes. I won a kayak. I actually would have won the $5,000 trailer, but since I'm an employee this year, Chad thought it'd be a good idea not to make that. It'd kind of look bad, wouldn't it, if I won a trailer and we just started that. So I actually did win the trailer with my fish that I submitted, and I don't need a trailer anyway. But I mean, right now anyway. But it was a $5,000 Snake River manufacturing trailer. I won in that drawing. Somebody else got it. It's okay. No other comments. You guys are on there. I hope this works out okay. I don't want to really do the Facebook one. I like to do it through here. It seems like it's easier, and it'll make little clips for me for people to see the things that might maybe highlighted, like maybe catching a fish. Come on, bass. I've been talking to him earlier, but well, look, and I don't know if I get any more bites. Beasts kind of picked up a little bit. That sun's going down into the clouds, thin cloud. It's bright. You can see right on my glass. I just have to hit one on the head, and maybe I'll get a bite. But I guarantee you, if I get one, it's going to be a big one, I think. But uh, I think I've got 84 inches on my best 5 already this month, and that's pretty good. You ain't for January. Um, so hopefully get another one. Just 2 feet plugging away. Nice to have you guys on here. Appreciate you being on here. Somebody to talk to. But it's dangerous because if you go in, there's a good chance you won't come back out unless you get this kind of gear I got on. Like I said, I got a dry suit on, and what happens here. Still got quite a few people watching here. Sorry, guys. Usually gets a lot more fish than this usually, but again, it's winter. and they're not going to move too fast unless you hook them. I'm getting to a area that's probably the warmest on the lake. You want to look for those corners that they kind of come up shallow. There's deep water nearby, and those fish will come up right to where it breaks. And if you can get the right presentation to them, they're gonna hammer it. Hopefully, that's gonna happen here. I'm about 40 yards away from it. Man, I have not since I've been alive. I have not had a bite. I have not had a bite. That's okay. Let's see. I just talked to the 10K junior. All right. And we plan to be head down after his okay, cool, man. I hope he does well. Remember those days with my kids doing the basketball thing on Saturdays. I used to coach it, and, they had a lot of fun. But those days are over for me. I'd just rather fish. Probably coached 1,000 games, I'll bet, or more, probably more than that. Just nothing happened. And a lot of people make fun of the way I cast, which is okay because I do this because when I was a kid, they didn't have the interchangeable handles and I was left-handed, so I still turn it upside down to cast it, but it's very efficient for me. It's kinda like in basketball. Don't screw a kid's shot if they're making shots with it, man. A lot of guys try to screw with that stuff. I had a guy do it to my son once, came in the gym, "Hey, you need to be doing this." I said, "Hey, just leave him alone, man." And you know what? He was a 50% about yeah, 50% three-point shooter in high school, and you can't argue with 2 state championships, so, I always tell people, teach them how to shoot, but don't screw with the little tiny things. Now, if you're an NBA professional, they're probably gonna do some stuff there, but man, I've seen a lot of great shooters that have some unorthodox stuff, and just like my casting, it's unorthodox, but it's efficient for me. So, there you go. That's my soapbox for the day. Man, it's beautiful out. Looking good. Not a lot going I see. Oh, you're the basketball coach. Oh, my wife coaches the soccer team. Oh, man, you guys got your hands full. Yeah. Yeah, there was sometimes I'd be coaching 4 teams in the same tournament, and sometimes I'd be at midcourt, and there'd be a court on each side of me, and they'd have a big game going on, and I it would just keep things going. Man, I just you know how you guys know how to eat like, the drug is in the tug. You just wanna get that tug, and there's been 4 tugs, landing 1 today. But the reason why I'm live too, because a lot of guys said, "Hey, man, go live because 'cause I'm at work and I want to hear what's going on." It's okay. So that's why I'm doing this too, and there's a lot of people on here. I think plus other people watch it later. It's okay. I'm just trying to let you guys know what's going on out here in the wild in the wild out in the wild, not in the Wild West, out in the wild. And, the best part for me is, like, getting ready to go and then getting out there and get before for the launch, getting your stuff ready. That part's fun too. And, of course, man, if I get some tugs, I don't see anything around here. There was no other people. Last time, there was some people in January, but they weren't fishing, they were out working. Yeah, nothing happening. I'll stay on your live, guys, for a little bit longer here. then I'm gonna just enjoy the serenity of the lake. I wish I could catch one live like I did last time. That was cool. But if you go to my Facebook page, there's a big one on there from today. Put it on there. Just shy of 20. I was hoping it'd be a master angler, but it was just short. But he's gonna grow in the next month or two. If I catch him again, he'll be a master angler then. Or she. It was a she. Oh boy. Nothing. All right. I am in prime time area. See what happens here. Sun's been beating down on this area. It's probably a little bit warmer. Now, as it gets warmer in the spring and March, I'm gonna go to those windblown shorelines because what happens is that the dirty water that it produces, the sun beats down on it, actually is like sometimes 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the lake, and the big ones will congregate in there and start ambushing stuff. And I just throw like a chatterbait in there, and it's nuts. And you just get giants out doing that. So there's a little tidbit for you that works for me in these Nebraska lakes. Fish the windblown shorelines that's producing dirty water that's being shined on. Now, if it was a cloudy day, I would use like a white color out here just because it's going to have a little bit more glow to it. Right now, I am using green pumpkin, but we got some sun. But you can use a lighter color to get them. I know one friend out west, he's been getting them on the mag draft swim bait, but he's got super clear water. This water, I think, is about 2 foot. 4 geese came in, as you guys know, and they dirtied it up pretty good. But there are no geese around today. There were over 1,000 geese here last week, and they can mess it up real fast. Uh, More comments? Nope. All right. Thinking about signing off. Going to the part of the lake. That they be here. I'm gonna go one more cast, guys. I don't get anything. I'm gonna sign off, and I will see you guys. I might go live tomorrow. I think I might go to Kansas. It might go live there. So stay tuned. Um, I got some expo stuff to get done and some sponsorship stuff to get done, hopefully. Uh, and don't forget the Nico seminar down at the Logan Greeno, man. He's the president of the Escrow Bass Club. The dude's a stick. He makes his own baits too, and he's a Nico freak. We're gonna both join up together and do a everything Nico seminar and finesse baits, of course. So plan on that. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna sign off. But thanks for watching, you guys, and I will let you know if there's anything else that happens out here. Appreciate y'all being on, and have a great day.